Malik Mitchell is your running back, the quarterback Alonzo Bellamy, but watch out for number 11, Jaquan Hogan. He already has 2 touchdowns for Palm Beach Lakes tonight. Bellamy looking for someone to pass to. The flip over there to the left side. Nice pickup by Jaquan Hogan. He moves around a couple of defenders and finally driven out of bounds. A good pickup of about 10 yards. It's going to set up a 3rd down and 5 situation.
Very nice by McQuan and the quarterback too, because Alonzo gets out of the pocket and runs a little laterally, but he has his head up and down the field, and he sees his running back in the flat, and he gets it out to him, and he gets another 5 yards. See, this makes a manageable 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, and now you have to guard against the run and pass, and that makes it a little more difficult to play defense.
Big play right here, 3rd down and 6 for Palm Beach Lakes. 8:21 left, they're down 5, and Bellamy right now looking at again some multiple receiver formation. He's in the shotgun, 5 yards deep. He takes the snap, looking for someone to throw it to. Right across the middle, beautiful throw and catch by number 6, Patrick Charles Green. He's at the 20, the 25, down at the 22-yard line. So a great catch by Green. Gets out of the grasp of the defender and takes it all the way down to the 22-yard line.
And I love teams that throw the ball down the middle of the field, because in high school football, that is the place to throw it. There's more openings, there's definitely more room. And that's one of those big-time throws again. That's one of that vertical 30-yard skinny post, which has got to be right there or it's not going to be complete. And a nice move by the running. Here he is catching the ball 1 foot, but watch him stay on his feet and get the extra yardage.
That is great athleticism.
Absolutely
this kid is only
great
5'6", 165 pounds, but he showed a lot of skill right there on that great catch. And once again, Bellamy really delivered the football in the right spot. 1st down and 10 right now at the 23-yard line for Palm Beach Lakes. The handoff inside to number 22. He tries to break it outside, but he's going to be stopped for pretty much no gain. Malik Mitchell maybe picked up a couple right there, setting up a 2nd and 8.
And he And believe it or not, that was not a great tackle by the corner there, because he actually took him high, and the running back was able to just get up the field. That looked like a negative yardage play, and it ended up gaining 3.
Bellamy right now with 201 yards passing. He has had an effective night throwing to a number of different receivers. And we'll see what he does right here. Once again, he's in the shotgun, and he's got his favorite target, Jaquan Hogan, over there on the left-hand side. Bellamy right now, 2nd down and 8. He drops back to pass. They're setting up the screen pass to Hogan. Hogan runs it in for his 3rd touchdown of the night. He looked for his favorite receiver, Jaquan Hogan, and Hogan with a great catch. And Coach, he made it look pretty easy.
You did, because Atlantic brought the house, and it's a guessing game when it gets down to this point. And as a defensive coach, you got to decide, well, am I going to take the chance, or am I going to let him sit there? And they brought the people. They had the perfect play call. I like the way Bellamy sits up in the pocket. He's tall enough to see over those charging defensive linemen, and number 6 knows where the end zone is, or number 11 knows where the end zone is.
Yeah, it was the perfect call for the defense that was thrown at him, and right now they're going to go for 2. They are up 21-20. Obviously, you want to try to make it a 3-point game, so Palm Beach Lakes right now will go for the 2-point conversion. 3 receivers split to the left, 1 receiver split to the right, and Bellamy drops back to pass. He's looking for the receiver on the right. That's Patrick Charles Green over his outstretched hand. So
there's going to be a motion call here against Lakes, and I'm sure that Atlantic will, refuse it.
I don't think, has Lakes made a point after touchdown yet, whether it's extra points or
I don't believe they have, no.
So the big star tonight for Palm Beach Lakes is Jaquan Hogan. He scores his 3rd touchdown of the evening. He has been the star for Palm Beach Lakes, and as many mistakes as the Rams have made, right now they have a 21-20 lead. This is a great football game. We're setting up for a fabulous finish here with 7:16 left in the 4th quarter.
Absolutely, and can you imagine how many yards Bellamy would have passing if his receivers had caught most of the balls tonight? He'd be up in that 300-yard range, which is a real rarity in high school football in Palm Beach County.
This is the battle of the JHs. We have J-Ron Hosley with 2 touchdowns for Atlantic, and Jaquan Hogan with 3 touchdowns for Palm Beach Lakes. And special teams right now. It's always exciting, edge of your seat when these two teams play. This evening it is accounted for several points, and right now Palm Beach Lakes getting ready to kick off, and the man we just mentioned, number 20, J-Ron Hosley, back to receive it, along with number 8, Demetrius McClendon. So we'll see what happens. Once again, Atlantic finds themselves down in the fourth quarter. Last week against Boca Raton, they had the miraculous finish for the victory. Can they do it 2 weeks in a row? We'll have to wait and see. And a big kick goes deep in the end zone. There's going to be no chance to return that one. What a fabulous weapon that is, Coach, to be able to kick the ball deep into the end zone.
It is, because you have no chance of, obviously, you have no chance of running the ball back, and it's an exciting play taken out of high school football. I think you're going to see in the near future, in the next couple years, the high schools are going to move that back to the 35, like the colleges have moved it back to the 30.
Jaquan Hogan with 106 yards receiving. He has those 3 touchdowns, so he really hasn't been that effective running the football. It's been all the yards that he's gobbled up after the catch. Right now, Atlantic down by 1. They're going to run the football on first down, and they lose about 3 yards right there. So Atlantic finds themselves down. What will they do? Will they open it up right there? They lost 3 yards on the running play.
Yeah, that's the counter trap play, and the defensive end for Palm Beach Lakes on this right side played it pretty well. He squeezed it down, and the back side, or the side away from where the play was run, catches up to him. So Lakes, I'll tell you what, Lakes has got a chance here to really squeeze off Atlantic's hope. Now we got a special formation. We got a triangle formation up at the right.
This could be a trick play right here with the quarterback right now dropping back. He's got 4 receivers to the right, but he's looking for the receiver on the left. And that is over the hands of number 7 for Atlantic, James Lewis. So again, they had the formation where it looked like all the attention was on the right side of the field, but Lewis on the short side, he misses the football, but it was over.
And that's nothing more than a decoy, because you're going to send 4 guys over there. The thing was that you want to do, Rick, on that play is you actually want the defense to recognize that. If you're going to go back to the split end and have more people go over there and then run the play back to the split end. But they didn't do that. They came up and snapped the ball, and the safety was over here helping.
Well, what will they do here? 3rd and 13. They need to get the offense moving right now. Down by 1, and the draw play, we got a fumble. We got a penalty flag, and it looks like Palm Beach Lakes recovers the fumble. Another mistake, and it's number 40 for Palm Beach Lakes recovering the fumble, Jeremy Lewis. But, Coach, what do we got down there?
I'll tell you what, if Coach Sanso gets any sleep tonight, it's only going to be because Lakes won the game. Because this was huge. Defensive tackle running off the field, didn't get close to getting off the field. He's 12th man on the field. And now, instead of recovering the fumble and a chance to seal the game, they give Atlantic another chance for the first down.
Not an automatic first down, but it is a gain of 5 yards on the penalty. 3rd down and 7, and let's see if Atlantic can take advantage of that big mistake by Palm Beach Lakes. Chevis Jones drops back to pass. Nice pass right over the middle to Preston Cleckley. That's a first down. So that mistake right now magnified as a result of Atlantic coming right back with the great pass and catch. Cleckley gets the first down for the Eagles.
You've got a flag here, and I'm not quite sure what the call is.
But right now it looks like Palm Beach Lakes is celebrating. It's some sort of offensive penalty.
Holding.
Well, somebody's not going to get sleep tonight depending on who wins this football game, because a big mistake right there. They had the first down. They had the ball at the 35-yard line. Instead, it's going to set up a 3rd down and 17 as a result of that hold.
Right. Well, I watched what happened there as far as the protection was, and either the protection was just outstanding or somebody got an arm around somebody. But, you know, the holding is one of those penalties that can be called on every play. And I don't really think that that was necessary at that time, looking at what I looked at.
Well, the pass over the middle to number 2, Preston Cleckley, but he is short of the first down by about 6 yards.
Now
so
what do you do?
4th down and 6. And with 5:50, it's not really much of a decision because you're so deep in your own zone, but it looks like Atlantic will punt the football.
And I absolutely agree with this, to kick the ball away. Not only the fact that there's plenty of time left, it's the fact that Lakes could turn the ball over again. Okay?
All right,
the replay
4th down
right
and
here
6 right now
is just a little dump pass over the middle. which results in a short game. And now we got the punt, which there's the hit on the instant replay there. And since that play has happened, we've got the punt and recovery down by Atlantic. So Palm Beach Lakes will take over on the 33.
Yeah, it was a good punt right there by Atlantic. Time right now is 5:15 left in this fourth quarter. Palm Beach Lakes going to take over. Obviously, they're a couple of first downs away from icing this football game. But you can see right there, Palm Beach Lakes, right now, they need to control the football as they're up by just 1 point late in this fourth quarter, Coach.
Yeah, I've said this several times, almost to the point of redundancy, but I'm really interested to see what Atlantic's going to do defensively, because when they did bring the blitz the last couple times, they've really been burned on it. But what else do you do? I mean, you've got to have the football. You got 5:15 left. I think Atlantic has all their timeouts. I'm pretty sure they have 2. They might have 3, and we'll see.
I haven't seen too much of Jeremy Lewis on offense, but he is out there right now, the star defensive tackle for the Palm Beach Lakes Rams, playing a little tight end. And it looks like Atlantic's got this first down play. They've got a swarm of tacklers and a big loss right there for Jaquan Hogan. A loss of 8 all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Atlantic defensive back had to take on the big defensive lineman, Jeremy Lewis, in the secondary, and he came up and showed him his helmet, and he got clobbered. I think he's going to think twice about that the next time. But he didn't back down.
Second down and 18, a big possession right now for Palm Beach Lakes as they're up by just 1 point. They do have the football. Do you play conservative or do you keep opening it up? In this particular case, they run the reverse, and plenty of open space right there for number 7 for Palm Beach Lakes. He breaks a tackle, and he drives all the way down to the 43-yard line. A big play by Matt Elam, the star running back. And, Coach, that was a perfect call for that formation.
That might have been the best offensive call of the night, because one of my old-time favorites is to run the bootleg or run the reverse when they're expecting it and got everybody piled up in the middle. The thing was, though, Rick, they had the play stopped. But you can't tackle for them. And Atlantic just missed a tackle there. Now Lake's got a whole new set of downs, and Atlantic's probably going to have to use their timeouts.
Well, I was wondering, they've been so effective kind of opening up the offense with multiple receiver formations, and right now they're going to this more conservative play calling, but they just kind of blew that out the window with a beautiful reverse play. First down and 10 right now. Bellamy, he's going to hand the football off inside. A gain of about 2 for number 22 for Palm Beach Lakes. That's Malik Mitchell. So that's going to set up a second down and 8. And all the Atlantic fans right now looking at the clock, 3:39 left in this game. They've got to be a little bit concerned.
Yeah, you said it so well. I really like the call by Lakes on the reverse, because there's nothing to lose in that situation. A lot of coaches won't take that chance. Coach Sanso went right to it, and that could have been the most important play of the night. We'll see how it pans out.
Why do you make just the 2 running back set and keep all your receivers in when you had so much success with the other formation?
Well, I think he baited them for that play. I think he wanted to get the 6-5 defense, which is a goal line defense, and he got his wish. When you go 6-5 defense, as they're lined up right now, as we look at them, if you can get just any kind of bite in the middle of the field and get those linebackers to suck in a little bit, he's kind of set them up to run that play. And I think that's exactly what he did. He set him up to run that play. Now he's got another big mistake by Atlantic.
Yeah, Atlantic went offsides, and the ball wasn't even close to being snapped. I don't know what happened right there, but it sets up a second down and 2 right now for Palm Beach Lakes. They're just eating up the clock with 3:08 left in this game. And Alonzo Bellamy right now just handing the football off. We got another penalty. That will stop the clock, but again, both teams making some key mistakes here as we're getting down to the very end of the game.
Well, there's a certain level of concentration in this game that you must demand from your players. This time, Reggie Lacrete, number 88, the right tight end in Palm Beach Lakes' offense, he jumps off sides. He's not even involved in the play. He cannot make that mistake. That's just mental. That's just thinking. And the coaches just go crazy when that stuff happens.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there, because it looks like they were headed for a first down. Instead, now it's second down and 7, and Lakes They're going to need a couple more first downs to try to ice this game. Bellany right now with running backs in the I formation. The handoff to Mitchell. He is stopped for a gain of 2, so that's going to set up a 3rd down and 5. Malik Mitchell with the runoff tackle, but good defense there by Atlantic.